Hey guys, this is Jannecke and welcome to my blog. This is a place where I am reflecting upon my everyday life and things that come up in my life that I need perhaps to work with. And I just wanted to let you in to get to know me better and to have an open conversation about the spiritual path. And as you know, I'm seeking answers in these web series, and I'm constantly trying to be conscious of my own journey, and hopefully I will grow and develop. That's what I'm trying to do. The funny thing is though, that in one way I have to stop trying. And that's been my pattern, that I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to accomplish so many things. And I spoke to one counselor or spiritual counselor who said to me that you have to stop trying. Because my process now, where I am at, is that I'm trying to get from my head to my heart. I'm trying to feel more instead of think. And again, I shouldn't try, right? I should just do it, or not should. Do you get me? I mean, this is my problem all the time, that I should do this, Jannecke, I have to do this, I have to practice. And then maybe it's just about letting go. So what I've started doing is that I actually meditate one time each day. And I'm just sitting there, being in my heart and letting go, letting go and letting go. And I'm focusing so much more on gratefulness. Everything that I'm grateful in my life, just being healthy, just being able to live in this apartment, just having wonderful friends, instead of focusing on everything I haven't got. Because that list can be so long for all of us, all the things we don't have. But I'm trying to focus on what I have. Actually, what I wanted to speak about today was being a perfectionist. Coming from the mind, which I've done my whole life actually, I've been very afraid of not delivering and not producing and not giving great stuff. And that stems from low self-confidence. I had very low self-confidence in my 20s. I've told you before, I was in a deep depression and I thought I wasn't worth anything because I had to be on stage to, get love from people because I was a child star. And it's still lingering, this thing about being a perfectionist. And I just have like this example of that because I just bought these wireless microphones. And thanks to you for donating, because that made me able to buy this wireless microphone. So thank you so much for supporting this web series. But I did this interview and there was this little noise in the background. And I think probably there is some noise in the background now. So the sound or the audio wasn't perfect. And I was so upset. I had just done 2 interviews with this guy, this wonderful guy. And we actually spent half a day doing these interviews. And I thought the sound was just crap. I got so angry and I almost started crying, and I just felt this anger inside because, had I bought, a lousy product and everything. And I wanted to go back to the store and complain. And I sent the video to a friend of mine, another YouTuber, who is very savvy in technical stuff. And he's having this YouTube channel where he gives advice on lighting and sound and everything. And he said that, Jannecke, this sound is actually really good. This is normal. It's always like this. You have a great product. And we're not talking Hollywood here. And it was just so funny. I realized that I'm putting, these high expectations to everything I'm doing, and everything I'm delivering has to be so perfect that, that I can't find a flaw in it. And it's just myself putting this pressure on what I have to produce. And when I actually listened to the interview afterwards, it sounded completely different. And isn't that interesting? Just by him changing my perspective, giving another perspective to the issue, I changed the way I was listening to that product. All of a sudden, the sound was just okay, because I realized that it was good enough. So what did I learn from that? Well, I learned that your perspective or your experience of something can completely change if you have another perspective. And also, I went inside and did some soul search and found out that I have to let go of this perfectionism. You know, it's good enough. As long as I feel like the content is coming from the right place, that I'm doing these videos from the heart, like I really want to explore these topics with you. I want to have an arena where we can speak about spiritual matters and life and growth and personal growth, and to share perspectives and ideas. As long as that's coming from the right place, it's good enough. It's good enough. So I just wanted to put it out there to you that if you're doing something and it's coming from the right place, you know, not from your ego, because that perfectionism is from the ego. It's like, I am not good enough. I have to be perfect for the product to be valuable. But it is good enough as long as it's coming from the heart. And what I'm saying now is coming from the heart. I'm not judging myself now. I can feel that I'm not speaking from my brain. I'm being open and honest, because I feel like the more open and honest we are with each other, the more we feel like we can be ourselves and that we can make flaws and it's okay. We can share our journeys. So yeah, if you are working on something now and it's not perfect, what is perfect anyway? You know, just be honest with your work. People like to listen to honesty, at least I do. I love when people are honest, because then I can identify. I feel home. I can relax. I mean, all those perfect people out there, they scare me. They scare me. I like people who just are honest with who they are. Then I can relax and be who I am. So perfectionism, you know, we can do as good as do our best. Of course, we're doing our best. But what is perfect? Perfect? We don't need perfect. We need good, yes, but not perfect. Thank you for watching, guys. And you can follow me on Instagram. I've become very eager on Instagram. I love taking pictures. So you can follow me there. It's called Miss Oinaes. And you can subscribe to my channel to support me if you haven't before. I'm very grateful for that. And thank you so much for supporting me, donating or sharing my videos. That's just wonderful. Much love and light to you. Bye-bye, guys.